Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. We're going to be working on the Cathedral again today. It's the third episode in a row that we've been working on it, but I've really been enjoying it and I don't really want to stop yet. I want to keep going. Today I want to focus on mostly the front, you know, these sort of two pillars. We'll focus on one and then we'll do the same on the other side. This middle section, and try and add a little bit of flesh to this skeleton, a little bit of muscle and flesh to the skeleton that we currently have. Last episode we sort of planned out this rough idea on where we want like window to be. We've got a couple of smaller windows here and they're sort of different as they go up, and I really like that. This top section is going to be the same on all four sides, but what is below is going to be different on all four sides, because on this side we've got a window, a big window. On this side we've got the door, so we're gonna have to do something above it, like, I don't know, some small windows, probably similar to that. On this side we haven't got the room to put a big window in, because this part of the wall sort of comes out in the way, and then the other wall's the inside. I don't think we'll even have that square there or something. I don't know yet. I don't know. I have no idea, in all honesty, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, I want to work on this first. Now I think step number one is to fill in what space that we've got. That'll help an awful lot. What that's going to do is it's going to tell us and show us what we've got, sort of what space we've got to work with more than anything. You know, how much area have we got to place detail in, you know, chiseled blocks, cracked blocks and stuff I'll probably put in towards the end. We'll just sort of mix them in. But slabs, stairs, things like that. What do we want to accent? What do we want to leave, you know, not accented? We definitely want to bring this window out a little bit. At the moment it's very flat and then just the middle part is missing. I can put the glass in there. Glass. I think we're going to stick with just white stained glass all the way around. I know it would be nice to get maybe stained clay in there. Stained clay windows in real life look absolutely amazing. However, in Minecraft, they look like a jumble of different glass blocks, at least when I do them. Maybe if you have a big enough window, and you can actually get some artwork in there and make the glass almost into pixel art, then it probably works. But on this sort of scale with, what is it, it's like 5 blocks by 12 blocks roughly, or something like that. It just doesn't work. So I think some nice cobblestone walls up either side is step number one, and then we want something underneath these. We want chiseled, not the monster egg ones, and we want stairs, a stair that sort of stands out a little bit. I don't like this one. That's just a cobblestone block. I might retexture that cobblestone block completely, because I don't really like it all that much at all. But this one's good. Maybe even a darker one could be good as well. And then we want some slabs. These ones are great. These ones are great. And we might use these ones, although it is the same block as what the cathedral is made out of. I've got hiccups already. Okay. So this is idea number one with the slab, with the stairs. Idea number two is to use... Ooh. I didn't think of that, no. You know, I sort of like that. What does it look at just at the top? No, I think I like that. Yeah. Oh, I love it when mistakes go to plan. And then, can we do anything around the top here? It's very hard to do anything around the top because it's not straight. The cobblestone walls won't look good next to each other if you follow them around. But we can maybe do something like this. Oops. Yeah, I think that looks pretty neat. I don't think that's too outrageous. I think that looks pretty nice. It sort of just lines the top of that. Really makes that window stand out, I think. Okay, in these little parts, you could use iron bars. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If we use, we'll do a similar thing to what we've done on the port. It's been a while since or I haven't done something like this before, apart from the port. By putting iron bars there, and then coming around the back side and using a blackish block, or a darker block at the very least, like this. And it looks like just sort of like little dummy windows, blank windows. Okay, and then we'll put Do I want these ones again? I don't think I want those ones that close to those ones. There's a lot of those ones. So we'll have these ones instead. And I think I want to do it the... No, I think I like it that way around. So, like this. We're really trying to enhance as much of this wall as we can. Try and get it as far forward as we can and as far back as we can. So we get as many layers as possible all at once. Okay, now in the middle here, we've got this space. And I don't like it being completely blank. You could leave it like that, but I don't like it being completely blank. It'd be really cool to maybe try and put a couple of windows in. Like that. Yeah. And I think we'll probably use the iron bar tactic again. We don't want too much glass in it. And we've got a lot of glass up above. So I think maybe the iron bars will work quite well. What are we looking like? I think that's looking okay. And then we'll put these above and below. Oh, I can't put one there, can I? Okay. That's okay. We'll have it like that then. Yeah, so there's actually quite a lot of depth in there already. I'm happy with that. Let's go up here and fill this part in with... Why have I got, like, frame issue? Frame. If we just drop that down, it's not going to affect it for this episode. Sometimes resetting your view distance to, like, a short amount and then going back to a big amount actually sorts the problem. And there must be something within some sort of area of us that's causing that. Like a piece of redstone that I've left on or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so there's the glass in all of them. And we don't have too much room around the windows here. We don't have too much room to accent with. So we're going to have to try and be a little bit smart with this. I think on these parts, we can have it like that. And like that. You know, flat windowsills don't work as well in a build like this, do they? What if we done? Oops! What if we done it like that instead? You know, if we do that, but we drop it down, so it's on this window instead. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked underneath those windows. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I might even come down. Oops. Over here as well and make it go all the way along. On these windows, then we'll go back to these ones, and I think I'm going to put them up the top. Oops, like that. And like that. It doesn't stand out all that much, but there is a subtle change in texture along there. And it makes the windows sort of a slightly different size. I don't like these either. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to these ones. We'll do them that way up. So they're sort of inverted against the ones below. And then up here, we'll do something like that. These grey slabs really work well because they stand out a lot. So in parts that you want to pop out, use those. In parts that you want to sort of blend in, use the other slabs. Use a slab closer to a texture that the building's made out of. Okay, very, very happy with that. Now what I want to do is actually have a ring, like or an edge that goes around the side onto the next wall. And I think we'll use the one that sort of blends in a little bit. What we want to do is we want to do it between the two windows. Now each window on these top sections have one full block, stone block between them. So if we use the bottom half of that block and we wrap this around like that, this one we want it on the bottom half like that. Ooh, I see you. And I might do it around the top as well on the bottom half. That might not be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. Okay, no, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half down here. That's pretty cool. That's actually continued on around from that slab there. Okay, so that's going to really work. I can imagine that on all four sides. Might even make it a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker. Not 100% sure. Is there anything more I can do on these windows? What if we change the middle of these to cobblestone walls? So we take out that slab and that slab. Okay, I think that's like the little final step on that side of the wall. We need to mix in some mossy cobble and some some mossy stone, sorry, and some cracked stone in there as well. So it's not perfect. These sort of cathedrals always have like little cracks and stuff in them. But we do that at the end. We're going to worry about that at the end. Let me get this top half section on all 4 sides, and I shall be back. Alright, so it's on all 4 sides now. I think it looks really nice. We've got this sort of massive detail throughout, but still able to see what's there. We're still able to see the shapes of the windows, which ones have sort of an arch on the top, which ones are straight. I don't think it's too overwhelming, really. Now, down below here, we just want normal straight windows. We don't have enough room to have one big window. I don't want one big window. I want sort of a bunch of smaller windows. So, first thing that we need to do is make sure that we don't go too close to the edge wall. So we can fill all these blocks in. And the same on the other side. Luckily, this is only one side that we need to figure out, because the other side over there is going to be different as well. Like that. And along the top, we don't want anything touching those slabs, really. So this is what room that we've got to work with. I want the windows to be a little bit higher or a little bit above that door, so it's not touching too close. That way we can get a little bit of detail around the door, some cobblestone walls, things like that. We can have these 2 down here, these going up, and I think we'll have a similar pattern to what we had on top of that window, because that pattern seemed to really work for me. Like that, and that one. I think that looks really, really nice. We could also stairs. Not those ones, these ones. Potentially round this off. Like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the one that's rounded off, or do you prefer that one? Maybe this window is giving us a little bit of trouble. If we put a full block there, ooh, and a full block there. A slab there. Make it a little bit more rounder. It makes the window a little bit, or it makes the door, sorry, a little bit shorter. But still, like, way bigger than what our player is. No, I think that sort of works. And I don't think I want to fill anything in the middle. I don't think I want... But I don't think I want that one there. I think I like it missing like that. I think that looks pretty nice. Potentially that one. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, we're going to go with that one. No. I like that. That's what we're going to have. We'll have that on all 3 doors as well. Okay, so up here, we want windows. I think I'm going to do the similar sort of windows to these ones, how they're set back a little bit. So let's do them 5 blocks high, because we sort of have the room to do that. And we'll have 1 here, 1 on the other side. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the middle, we've got an odd number. So how do we do that? How do I do it on over there? Oh, I see. I made like 2 separate windows. Gotcha. No. It's okay. Just need to move this over by 1 block. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Glass in here. So we'll have these coming up there and down here. And then just stone brick to fill in the rest of the space. Like that. That looks pretty nice. And then above here, I don't know, you could make smaller windows. Like all the way along like that. I think so. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I want to have the same design as what I had on the, or similar design of what I had on the sides. So we're going to have those ones in, those ones in with these slabs. I've only just woken up, only been up for like half an hour. So my voice is a little bit daytimey. Or nighttimey, sorry, nighttimey voice. I haven't quite woken up yet. There and there. But when you're in the building mode, you just can't not build. You have to build when you're in this mode. And we'll put these ones like this. And I think that's pretty good. I think that's all we really need there. So we've got that side of the tower in. We need the back side of the tower. This one here. This one we leave blank. It's below the roof line. The roof line's there, so we don't need to worry about like us having light coming through. So it's only that one side. It's a boring side though, so I'm not going to do it on camera. Instead, we're going to move on to... Now, you know what? I'm going to do that off camera. Then I'm going to copy and paste this tower over here so we don't need to do it all twice. And then we'll come back to do this middle section, okay? Alright, so we've got both towers in on either side. Now, that was very easy to actually flip. Just flip it in the direction that you want. Got both of these doors here. I want to have the same door because I really, really like that in the middle. I think it makes it look very, very uniform. So we'll have these 100% here. I think we can also make the window, the round window just above us, that one right there. I think we can make that one block bigger, just a smidge bigger. We've got sort of one block of air on the side, so it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And then we had this one in the middle. And that one underneath. That one goes there. And then I think it was like a bunch of slabs and stuff, wasn't it? Oops. Slabs and stairs there and stairs there. Yeah, okay, so we've got the 3 doors. That looks so cool, doesn't it? Yeah, see, we've got this like little block of air around the outside. So I think we can actually make this a little bit bigger. It still needs to be 3 blocks at its sort of top here, because we're not actually making the wall any bigger, we're making the window bigger. So we're going to have to sort of draw this around here. There. That one, along the bottom, and the last 2 here. Let's take away these, the old window, and see if we still keep the roundness to it. Yeah, I think that's still kept round enough. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. I also want the end of this roof part to stick out a little bit further. You know, whenever we build a house, we always make the roof pop out just a little bit further than everything else. So to do that, I think we can use cobblestone. Not cobblestone. I want to use a block similar to what we're already using. Clay might be light enough. And all we're going to do is we're going to put the full blocks around here like this. Now, it looks a little bit bright at the moment. I'm hoping that that'll sort of... We'll lose that brightness once we get everything else in. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. Maybe the problem is that it's all full blocks. Maybe we have to go with stairs. So what if we go with quartz? I know we're going lighter than we originally sort of were looking for. Quartz. But maybe the stairs will help a little bit as well. Let's get slabs as well, just in case. So the main roof is going to go along here. So anything that we've got... I'm going to try it being bigger first. Oh, I didn't grab the full quartz blocks. I grabbed 2 stairs. Quartz. I am going to put a full block at the top there. Full block. And then underneath here, we want to change these to full blocks. And then put stairs underneath that. So it's actually going to be a really thick edging that goes around. No, that's way too thick. Nope. Okay, we'll stick with the normal upside down stairs and correct way upstairs. I think that's so much better. And then I might put a full block on top. You could go with a slab. Slab might look a little bit better. There, yeah, we'll go with the slab. We'll keep it nice and simple. We could add one more here and here as well. Oops. Now, the quartz we want to keep to a very minimal because it's a very white, very bright block. So I think we're only going to use quartz on roof edgings, and that's it. It'll give a nice contrast to the dark oak we're going to use as well. Okay, around the side of the window, I might as well fill in these parts. There, and the same at the top. Oh, I didn't show you what I done for the back window either. The one that I done off camera. Very simple. That's what I done. So I sort of layered the iron bar ones in the sort of weird shaped part that we can't really do anything else with. Put a nice window down the bottom with a little bit of an arch, and then put 2 smaller windows there. I think it looks really, really nice. It looks a little bit weird only having these 2 parts done and nothing else. I think once the rest of the cathedral is built, it's going to look superb. I think. I hope. Replace air with 160. And what can we do in here? Can we sort of add any detail? We want to emboss the outside edge around it. And to do that, I think we're going to use stairs, but we're going to use these ones. These stairs and slabs. And maybe if we do them that way and that way. And then I probably need a full block as well, don't I? What's it called? Netherrack. Nether brick. I think this should just emboss it enough. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Whoops. Whoops. And on top. And then we've got a little bit of space above the window and a little bit of space below the window. I think 2 blocks-ish below and like 3 blocks-ish above. Yeah, I got like 2 blocks below. Okay, I like the embossing of the window. I think it's a really nice emboss. It'd be really nice to actually do something with the window, though, instead of just having it full of glass. We haven't got too much room to put a pattern in, but hopefully we can get some sort of pattern going. So we put that one, oops, that went in the dead center. And then just add some blocks around the edges. Maybe something like that one. That one. It's not the biggest. Again, the bigger the window with this, the more you'll be able to do. We don't have a huge amount of room, so we sort of are a little bit limited. Oh, that looks okay though. That looks okay. And then what if we put it there, 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 and there? Now, you know what? I'm happy with that. I think that looks okay. Below and above the window, we don't have really that much room at all. I could put in some very, very small windows along here like this. With some sort of slabs above and below. You know what? If we go with... I might use these ones like this. There, there, and there. And then we get the glass, full glass blocks instead of the panes now. We come on the inside and we put these here. And because we've got the slab on the top half of the window, it keeps it away from the edging of the circle window there. I think that's pretty nice. Above it really isn't much. Hopefully we can get some sort of small pattern in here like that. And like... we don't really have too much room at all, do we? I can do that. And like that. And then... I might do the iron bar and black wool. So pyramid these up. Oops. No. And then come inside. Less and less spare or empty window spaces for me to fly through. I'm having to actually go round inside the doors now. You know, you're getting some progression when it goes like that. Okay, how does that look then? Up the top. Yeah, no, I think that looks pretty neat. I like the one chiseled one out there. Maybe these end ones shouldn't be iron bars, though. We have it like that instead. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Can I do anything with any slabs up top here? Yeah, I think that finishes that off quite nicely. Yeah. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good, right? I think that's looking pretty good. Still needs some... I think we need some definition between the areas somehow. I really don't know how yet. What have I got on my screen here? I've got like a load of cathedrals, but how have they done it? They've just got like natural light. Maybe the shaders then will work if it's just natural shadow. It's going to look a little bit weird depending on the time of day. Let's time set 2000. Oh, no. A little bit more up. A little bit more. A little bit less. 3.5. Oh, here we go. 3.3. Now we get... Oh, now it's raining. Okay. That doesn't look too bad in the rain. But now we've got the sun just at this perfect angle to give us these shadows down the edge. It really gives us definition. That looks really nice, right? I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, that's given us a really good start now on how we're sort of putting detail on the windows, and we can use that now to continue on with the rest of the build. I think the next part we're going to basically just build backwards. I think is going to be the plan with this one. So it's going to be these walls next and the roof section joining up to the front, and then the middle tower, and then the east, south and west wing are all the same sizes, so we only just need to build one, and then we can just rotate them, copy and rotate them to do the other ones. I think we're looking okay. That's all I got time for, though, this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. Next episode, we won't be back here. We won't be doing another episode on this. We'll be coming back here now, every now and again. But I do have something sort of quite cool lined up for next episode. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.